Okay guys, welcome and thanks for joining me, or rejoining me from my last video where I successfully re-chromed these pieces of Rhino. Today we're going to put it back together and I'm going to showcase my new sticker kit, which is a culmination of a lot of work for me. So if the video does pause, it's because I've had to stop the camera because I'm having palpitations. Basically I have the prototype right here, so we're going to put this back together. Just before I start, where we picked up in the last video, you can see I put my ATV back together. I pulled the masking tape off where I was chroming these items. I've put my windscreen back in. The windscreen I removed and left in a pint glass full of diluted vinegar and window and glass cleaner. That's gone, it's cleaned up nice, it wasn't too bad actually anyway. The burgundy parts, these plastic parts, I have just left overnight in some soapy water and then washed them down. I used some Zippo lighter fluid to get rid of the sticker gack and then buffed it slightly with some Pledge furniture polish. So that's come up pretty nice as well. Obviously it was a real junker if you watching from the previous video, so hopefully this is going to be beautiful restoration, and it's going to be the very first one showing these new stickers that I've designed. Right, just a couple of shout outs before I get started. I just want to say hi to Gordon at All About M.A.S.K. He helped me pinpoint the type of vehicle this is. It is based on a Kenworth W900 Aerodyne, because with some of these stickers they are vehicle specific. If you look at, for example, at the jackhammer kit I did, the interior door cards, they are based on the interior door card of a 1986 Ford Bronco. Likewise, we've got interior door cards for Rhino on the sticker kit, especially as this door obviously is the ejector seat, so it's integral to the toy. So yeah, accuracy, detail, that's what I'm going for. My mission basically is just to make this awesome toy look as cool as it possibly can. Also, on a personal note, I'd like to say hi to Rob at maskforce.com. He's set up a brand new M.A.S.K website for the community. It's really cool. It's been helpful to me as a designer because he's got things like the Red Book on there, which helped with some of the colour matching that I decided to do when I was designing this kit. So now for the grand reveal. So this is it, guys. This is what you get. There are two sheets. Firstly is the A5. It's designed to fit in an A5 envelope because it'd be nice and cheap to post to you guys wherever you are. I can adjust the cut, but I can't adjust the print because I do get these commercially printed on material identical for all intents and purposes to the original M.A.S.K stickers. So you've got your stripes, you've got some elements, there's options on the logo up there, and there's a smaller sheet here with some of the more familiar. So basically what I do is I redraw the existing stickers in pin sharp quality. I use Adobe Illustrator. But the other reason I've decided just to do a video of actually putting this together rather than just a video of the finished item is because with this kit uniquely, apart from the boulder hill, which is easy to pull apart, you do take it apart to put the stickers on. You don't have to pull it apart to this degree though, but some of these chrome parts have a couple of stickers, so I just thought I'd put it all together at once. So we're going to start, and I'm going to demonstrate the order. I'm probably going to edit the bits out where I actually apply the stickers, but otherwise this would be an inordinately long video. I don't want to hurry. Just before we get started, there's a couple of essentials you will need because this is a professional kit for adult collectors and some of these pieces are tiddly, so you need a cup of tea. That's very important. I've got some tools, obviously a screwdriver to put it back together. I've got a couple of weeding tools in case I mess up, that's to peel them off again, and a scalpel. I don't think I'll need this, but it's handy to have one. And most importantly, guys, tweezers, because some of these stickers are tiny. So apologies, but you should just take your time, have fun. That's what this is about, and hopefully at the end your Rhino will look awesome, and that's what at least I'm hoping for. So we're going to start and work from the inside out. So rather than do stickers numbered, I'm going to start with this piece. This is the inside of the cab, and there are some new stickers for the dashboard and the seats. I think the original Rhino came with 2 dashboard stickers for the interior, so my kit comes with 4. So I'm just going to apply them with tweezers. This is for the central console. The stickers are numbered, guys, and by the time you see this video there's going to be full instructions on my website, and hopefully I'll put a link on. Right, yeah, because these are fiddly, see, so I'm going to edit out the actual placement. Otherwise this would be an inordinately long video, so I'll see you in a minute. Okay, So the dashboard stickers are placed. There's 4 of them. You've got replacements for the 2 that were there originally, and you've got a new sort of climate control one for that console there, and a new small piece for Matt's side, the driver's side, just behind the steering wheel there. I'm really pleased with that. That's the first time. This is the first time I've placed these. I did prototype them. It's a full remeasure as well, so any stickers that didn't fit before on the previous one should now. So next up, we've got some detailing for the seats. There's 2, one for each side of the seat here, and one for the back of the seat. Now this is a pattern. This is one of the things that I, in my research, I looked at this particular vehicle. There are a number of options, and I've chosen this sort of padded look to the seats, and that just goes in the square one there. There's another one on the other side. And secondly, similar but taller, these ones go on the back, and they will be visible through the back once you put it all back together. I hope I'm doing this in shot. And they just go lined up nicely, leaving a black border, a small black border. The artwork I draw at about 6 or 12, sometimes even 1200% magnification. Okay, so that one's on. Right, I'm going to do the other 2. Okay, so that's the interior. Now I'm particularly proud of these interior door cards. So let's get them on. There's a gap, obviously, for the try and get it nice and central. Doesn't matter a huge amount. You've got a bit of leeway. Yep, I'm happy with that. And do the other one. Yep, happy with those. Let's do the front grille. So yeah, this kit is 100%. I mean, you don't need to apply them all. It's your Rhino. They're all optional. That's one of the fun parts. But obviously, I designed it, so I'm going to be sticking all of them. So let's. Okay, cool. Okay, that just sits in there. This is the next part. Okay, let's do this. So obviously, as you're aware, probably there's a M.A.S.K logo that goes here. The original had a big TM. I got rid of that. It also had a white background, which I never liked. So I decided to include one with a white background for the purists amongst you. I got rid of the TM though. But I'm going to use this one, which has the burgundy background instead, because I think it's just going to look cooler. It's going to help with the scale. Sure. Okay, happy with that. Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll do the stripes. I'm just going to do the stripes because there's loads of them and you know where they go. I have included a couple of extra ones. There's actually one to go here. So when the vehicle's open in a defence mode, that will be continued. I thought that would be quite cool, a bit of fun. Oh, there it is. Red stripe at the bottom, orange stripe at the top, guys. And that goes around the second hole. So yeah, I'm going to take my time, so I'll probably just stop the camera for a bit. Fade out. Okay guys, so the stripes are on. It's really exciting for me to see these, to see it coming together, looking back more like Rhino. I've restarted the camera just to show you this one. This edge one, this edge is something that always got frayed on the traditional stickers, so I've made this one deliberately a few millimeters longer so you can actually wrap it round and then put this one on top, and the idea is that it will create a seamless gap there. I'm really pleased with that. Great. Okay, so chromers, I've also put my engine back on. I took the doors back off again. As long as they're in place when you screw this back in, guys, that's all that matters, okay? So the next ones I want to talk about are some black detailing for some of the exterior chrome. So this piece, you'll note there's a little black sticker on there just to add a bit of depth to the horn. I have to say, when I designed this, I had no idea if it would stick to my repainted chrome pieces. I'm delighted to say they do. So there's 2 for the horns. So I'm just going to place the other one and then push it down, thumb it down. happy with that. Okay. There's also similar pieces for the horns on the front. That's those. So I've already done this piece. I'm going to do the other one. These are tiny. These are wide tweezers, are a must, guys, really. But take your time, eh? Get them in the middle. Great. And there's similar ones for the smokestacks. There's one I've already placed. Let's just thumb that on a bit. Fetch the other one. These chrome pieces can go back on now, I think. So it's tight, don't break. Oh dear. Oh, don't break, please, God. Wow. That's not wanting to go back in. Oh dear. That's in. Yes. Okay, great. And we've got our gas cylinder pieces. Okay, guys. So I checked. Obviously, it's these bits. Well, not obviously, but these bits go at the front. I think I'm going to put my horns in first. So obviously they slant downwards. What's this one? I think sits above the. Yeah, and then this piece above that. So yeah, guys, by the time you see this video, I will have done full comprehensive instructions. The stickers are numbered, as you'd expect from a professional looking kit, and all the instructions are on my website, as well as links to eBay. You can buy them on eBay, hopefully, by the time you see this, or contact me directly. Okay. Okay, great. Tools are rattling around a bit. Right. The next piece I want to talk about is the front grille. I've added a few small details. So on the kit you've got, this is an untouched one, 4 of these tiny circular blue lights. They are difficult, you need tweezers. I've already placed 3 of them on this. You really want to have them going all the same direction. And there's 2 more for the front grille. 2 little red ones, which are even smaller. They just go on these raised pieces underneath. Tiny, tiny stickers. Great. So there's the revised grille. This is coming together now, so I think we're going to get to the meat. And we're going to start looking at the interior of Rhino, which I know is what a lot of you are looking forward to see what I've done with this. So this sticker here is a new one, and it goes on the side. Oh, I didn't get that gum off, look in there. Actually, it probably is easier. Let's take this out. So this one goes on the side of what I call the arcade machine. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Okay, wicked. So what other cool stickers do we have? So I've got these 2, which go, I shall show you where they go. Now they look like they go on the inside bit. I suppose you could put them there, but they don't. They're actually supposed to go here. And that's based on an image I sourced from inside a Rhino. There are sort of these screens here. You've got Alex and Matt having a chat. I forget the episode, I'll put a screen cap of it up. So yeah, you want the slant to sort of mirror the slant of the console that's next to it. Just going to take the other one. So on these, I mean these are tiny, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but maybe if I get my magnifier. Is that helping? Not really. They are all M.A.S.K screens. You've got an agent selection screen here, and this in tiny letters says Venom activity detected. That's the level of detail I work in, guys. The other one has map of the world, and you have Dwayne from the Peaceful Nations Alliance. That's the screen cap from the show. So let's place this one. Oh, this bugger. Actually, I'm just going to pop that in with my fingers. Yeah, there we go. Nice. So it's starting to come together. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Let's do this one here. This is some panels, new panels, and they go under the logo on this piece, centre to this. Great. There's a couple more to go on this piece, so let's look at this one. This is quite a cool one. It's got a light, because when the ramps open, you might, if they're milling around outside, they might need some light. It's got a couple more screens. It's got a screen select, so they could choose. It actually says on it in tiny letters, select missile or TV sat. You're probably aware as a collector that Rhino was available with maybe more than two. This was a German exclusive, I think, the TV sat, so I thought it'd be cool to have like a selection screen on the stickers, so the masked men can load this with whichever one they want. And this piece goes in the doorway, roughly there. We'll see how it looks when it's together. As long as it's straight, nice with the door. Okay. There's also a little vent at the bottom. That's my little joke, because obviously there'll be a huge amount of rocket exhaust. We've seen the logo that this whole area, it's not somewhere you'd want to be when they were actually firing this thing, judging by the M.A.S.K logo. So I put a little extractor vent down there to sort of, as an acknowledgement of the huge amount of rocket exhaust that you get. Fortunately this is open, but we do see sometimes that just the lid opens and the thing fires out. Okay, there's a couple more for this. So this piece, this is just a row of lights, and it goes here. Okay, there's two more. This one is the one that I would like to put on the top, but it doesn't really matter, I guess. It goes here. It's a control panel. It should fit nicely in between. I am chuffed that all these fit, because basically I've measured this toy in the design process with a ruler. So there's another one. That just goes underneath. Oh, something pushed down properly. Get rid of those. Just tidying up my agents. Scott's come to watch. So this one has little dials, make sure they're the right way up. Okay, wow, cool. Okay, so the next one that goes in here is this one. So let's take it off. Actually, there's a lighter side and a darker side, so the lighter side should be nearest to you as the side picking up the light shining in from the exterior through the door. Okay, that's alright. That was pretty cool. Okay, so we'll do these. Let's do the big ones. So use a small piece again. I'm getting confused because I've actually got two of these out. Okay, here we go. Use this one. Well, let's do this one quick, because it's quite a nice looking sticker, and this just goes on the back of the ATV. So this one just goes in, nice and central. It's a little to the right. Great. Great. Right. Where are we? We're doing the inside. So let's do this big one. This is a redraw. They're all redraws, 100% redraw. I had a bit of fun with this one. Looking at the original, which was pretty clunky, and spent an inordinate amount of time on the sticker. So let's pop it in. It should just go in where the old one was. Tuck it in if we can. It should fit pretty well, I hope. Wow. We'll tuck in further than it looks because of the windscreen. Nice. Wow. Look at that. Awesome. Okay, so there's a panel to go underneath that also, of course. Now, this is slightly different because what I've done is I've moved these controls off this piece, and you'll see why in a bit. Yeah, happy with that. Okay, then you've got a large piece to go underneath, same as before, just with extra detail. You've got locking mechanisms on these cupboardy things that they have in Rhino. So, nice and straight, all the way to the bottom. Cool, wow. And that is on this sheet. It's a long one. And we're just going to put it how it's supposed to work. Yeah, it's tucked up in that corner. I've just come back in time to correct the positioning of this sticker. It's not to be too far tucked into the corner. Okay, back to the video. There you can see when Rhino opens up, you've got an old extra bank of panels and computers there. Fab, right. There's a couple more. So this is a new piece to go above here. Might as well deck out the inside, right guys? Dials at the bottom. I'm going to put that out there. And there's one more. Now this is why I moved the control panel, which is this one, from here to there. They've been able to repurpose this unit here, so the controls have moved over. These have just gotten a little smaller, and what I've included instead is a little game of Space Invaders. I don't know if you can make it out. 2-player mode, and this one is just going to go on to the arcade machine right here. It's tucked away. I hope the purists amongst you don't object, but there's no reason why they wouldn't have some downtime. And okay, what else we got? Oh, I forgot one. Forgot this one. And again, this goes under here. It's just to mirror the cupboards on the other side. Right guys, we're approaching readiness. Okay, there are actually a couple of other stickers for ATV, which I've forgotten about. Itself, as long as that's central. Yeah. So, oh, that's pretty cool, hey? So let's pop that on the back. There you go. Cool. Right. Not too many more. Let's look at these. So these are, generally speaking, when I design these, I try and keep the exterior vehicle looking as good as it can, and as true to the original as possible. I like to include extra little details. So I've got two little stickers here. They're just air vents, and the idea is that they go just on the roof, wherever you like. Okay. Didn't know how that was going to look. I'm quite pleased with it. I think it's okay. Again, you don't have to stick them if you don't want to. Right. Now I do have some other stickers. So front grille. Test them. So I've actually drawn some individual lights to go on here. Yeah, I'm going to do it that way at the top. Now they should go right on the top, but it is a textured surface, and they might fall off. Well, we'll see how it looks. Try and get it central to that texture, sliding around a little bit. I think for a display piece, you know, rather than something a kid is playing with, they should stick on there, okay. Okay, cool. Right, I'm going to do all 4 of these and whiz it on. Okay guys, I apologise for that. Yeah, my camera died. I had to review the footage to see at what point it died, and the only thing you missed sticker wise was these 2 additional lights. Speaking of lights, I do apologise for the poor light. A bit disappointed in the outcome of the video, but I will take some great photos of this tomorrow in the daylight. It's one of those things about being December. So yeah, it's just these two on the end there. We've already done those ones in the middle. So that's actually the whole kit. So I started putting it back together. Here it is, with just a few pieces missing. I think it looks pretty cool. So let's just put the last pieces on. Okay, finally the grill. It should just push on. Nice. Okay guys. Awesome. Looks a bit different. Looks a whole lot different to how it started. Oh, missed these pieces on the back. Wow. I'm super pleased, I have to say. Well, thanks for joining me on this epic quest, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. But yeah, there you have it. This is the first in a series of new kits, just a few that I have or am designing. I hope you'll check out the instructions on my website. I hope you consider getting one for yourself. I hope you can think mainly that it's an awesome contribution to our M.A.S.K community. And I wish you all the very best. Thanks again.